Today's tale sees us playing BattleTech once again, and today we are playing HBS Ek, and we have an interesting lance here. We have two urban mechs, a Firestarter, and a Wolverine. So you're actually going to hear Ek talking as well. We are on Discord together, so he might cut in every now and then, or I might chat to him. I was going to stream the game, but I thought I might just play a little bit of recording here instead, just to keep things easier. So we're going to move up. We're going to try and keep the two Evans towards the back, do a bit of sense locking. We've got a Wolverine to tank towards the front for us. We know this patch over here will give us some cover. He's probably going to hit us on maybe a one or turn, maybe two turns. So we're going to want to cover to here before he kicks into us. We'll probably do jumps in here next, just in case. Keep things good to go. And we'll see what he's up against. See what we're up against. I am hoping to give the Firestarter a little bit of a whirl. I haven't tried this lance just yet, so it'll be interesting. Obviously HBS Ek is fairly knowledgeable on how everything works. If you haven't seen his streams, you should go check him out, but it's definitely up there. He is playing an internal tournament and he's the current champion, so fingers crossed indeed that we do fine here. This is my second time on this map, so it'll be interesting. I've noticed you can do some exciting things with these lanes here, but for now we just want to stomp on forward, get ozone in. Looks like we've got no contacts, but we're just going to brace up on this patch, try and give ourselves a little bit of cover here. Probably just sprint up. In fact, we could probably just, well, it gives us decent, probably back here somewhere, although I would like to be a reasonable distance forward, so probably over here. Keep probably arc light towards the back. Mockingbird needs to get up. She cannot be left behind. She does have bulwark if I have a look at it, so she can tank up back here. And we'll probably just jump this trash can up and down. The reason I'm jumping is because it gives a little bit more evasion, plus we can brace. We'll probably keep it a little bit further back than that though. We don't want to get sense locked here just yet with this baby. So we might go somewhere like this. And we'll brace up. It's going to take us a little before we spot anything, although this one jammed right here should give us an idea as soon as he comes into the city. I think my sensor zone was around here. If not, we might have to push forward a little, leave the others back on that little dust bowl. He may roll for this water, depends on what he's running. We'll probably push in, get these guys up here. I'd like to chill out the Firestarter a little. Not sure if that's going to be possible. Now, I'm not quite sure what kind of direct line of sight you get from here as well. So if he's parked around here, interesting.
Wow, on this map we start kind of far away.
Yeah, I actually thought it was only 2 turns to get a hold of each other, but clearly not. I'd say he's probably just out of sensor range now, so we're not going to jump too far here. We want to just stay a little out of the game. I might move some of these guys first, just in case anything weird happens. So we'll probably take a bit of a... Ooh, we cannot. We'll take a sprint then. Sprint into the cover is nice for us. We'll take a jump with you. In fact, we might even... No. We'll jump you. Just in case there's anything tricky happening here. We'll move you in a sec. Mr. Firestarter. Twisted Firestarter. Alright, we'll probably take... I'm keen to take a little to the side here. We do need to cool down a little. It seems if we do a max jump, it does heat us a little on this guy. So we'll take to the flank here. We'll brace up. Nothing just yet. Alright, I want to kind of keep the Firestarter close by as well. I think I could do... Yeah, that jump will cool us. Okay. I'll take that. Now the reason I'm jumping and bracing... the reason I'm jumping is so that I can brace. If you were to take these as sprints, you would get the evasion. But if he spots you with a sprint, especially on your medium, you're going to have a bit of a hard time. So you just need to be aware that when you think you're going to hit people, to maybe look to keep your guys braced. Also, this was supposed to be sumo. I don't know why the game kept on trying to give me ozone. Alright. Not quite what we wanted, but that'll do. Ozone was a fine choice anyway. Fine choice, lad. Fine choice. He does have the better piloting skills. There we go. That came in pretty quick. Pretty hot on the sensors there. Pretty hot indeed. So we're going to meet him towards the front. We have no idea what he has. This is most likely a medium. 2 mediums. Ouch. Alright. I will reserve down here. Now he can't see any of my stuff back here, so he's not sure if I have moved anything or not, and neither am I sure if he's moved anything. So what we might do is we might give this a few seconds, make it seem like we're doing a move here, and then we're probably just going to reserve. 2 mediums is a little scary. I did think of bringing a dual centurion loadout here, but I wasn't too sure. He shouldn't be able to see any of my lights from memory. Let's have a look. Yeah, so he can't. That's good. We'll just pretend that we're doing a little bit of a move here, and we're probably just going to reserve into him. I have a feeling he would have reserved his stuff, but you never know. You might catch people on the low. I have had it happen where they can't see my backline and they think that it's moved. Interesting. So it looks like he's got, since looking on one of his mediums, we could probably eat a little bit of damage with this. I doubt he's got direct line of sight, so he's probably going for some sort of I'll probably take a jump here actually. We're getting really close to getting vision here. These urban mechs are going to take forever to get into combat though. Do I trust that maybe he has nothing else? See, that puts us into range for him to see us. Just a tad. Bit too much, I think. So probably go for the jump. Jump in the brace will probably do us here. We'll just leave this guy braced for a sec. If he does take fire in this turn, we can maybe jump him out. We have no idea where it's going to come from as well. just yet because we're missing 2 mechs. Two mechs indeed. I know he likes to position his heaviers towards the front. I have watched a few games here. So see how we do with this. Interesting. So he definitely reserved down. If he didn't have to move this, then he has done his reserves. We're probably going to go for a sprint. This shouldn't put us in vision range of this guy. So he's most likely moved most of his mechs. Although I don't really want to put Arclight towards the front. It does play the hand that he can see. So we might go for another jump here. It does seem a bit bad, but Urbans are really slow anyway, so we're just slowly dragging ourselves into combat. There's a lot of line of sight breaking stuff here. It looks like he did reserve all the way down. If he's not going to move this, I am glad I played the reserve game here. Alright, so he's got one more mech to go, which means we're probably pretty happy to move our Firestarter up these days. I don't want to generate too much heat. I do want to be able to jump fairly well. We don't want to... Maybe we don't want to give away what we've got here. I could go for the 4 evasion to the back. Leaves him a little blind to this. Maybe one more. Yeah, that's probably a decent move there. Just face forward. We're just leaving him as blind as we can to what's going on back here. He does now know that I have a Wolverine, of course. And I have no idea what he has. Probably going to get some LRMs out of the dark, maybe? He does have vision on us. He's maybe looking for where he can get shots from. Alright, he's trying for this side. 2, 4, 5. Griffin? Maybe. How much damage did we take there? Pretty minimal. This guy did fire. I could consider something like this. He's probably pretty agile though. So we're looking for something that maybe doesn't give him vision, but gives us a decent bit of movement here. Probably the 4 to here. There's a dust bowl there. I haven't actually played much on this side of the map. Still have no idea what's here. I would like to know what's over here. Interestingly enough. This actually sensor locked us. I am a medium though. He's got 2 mediums. It'll most likely be his turn first. I'm not keen on giving up a whole lot of shots. I also need to wait for the Urbans to get around here. So we might just go for something like this. Just keep a little bit of vision going on while we get our little Urbies in. Alright, so there's another one and another one. Okay. So we know where he is now at least. He also now probably knows that I've got an arc light. I'm a little concerned, so... No, this could be a Vindy here, actually. LRM5's most likely a Vindy. So he's most likely going for probably PPC shots. What I would like to see is if anything else here decides to move. I feel like this might be a Cav Lance. A lot of jump mechs maybe. The Vindy is going to be a hard target. It's got about 720 armor. PPC, medium laser, I think. Does alright for its cost actually. It's a really nice cost effective mech. Is that a Vindicator, I feel?
Yes, sir.
They're nice mechs actually. I was just saying they're very cost effective for armor.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's a good choice for a Martian biome, but we'll see.
Yeah, I suppose. He runs a good tank. Alright, he's having a good think, because he's counting down his timer here. What would you move forward? Okay. Possible sensor lock? No. So he's offering up this. Probably. Actually, that was quite a short jump. I'm wondering if this is a Vindy. I mean, a trash can as well. So we'll move one of our own trash cans in, probably. It's most likely going to be Mockingbird here. Since we really can't get a hold of too much here. Probably line ourselves up something like this. And see what we can get out of this. We'll probably avoid maybe some of these streets. I don't know if this provides decent cover, but we'll take it. I want Mockingbird towards the front because she can at least bulwark up. And have a decent time of this. So a Vindy. So you can possibly afford a Centurion. I don't know, you can't afford 2 jump mechs. I can't think of what you can afford. 50 tons. So that's probably a Centurion. Sensor locking Centurion, okay.
Ooh, an Urmi.
Is that a sensor locking Centurion?
No.
I'm trying to guess at your lance because I can't think of what you can afford with a Vindicator and a 50 ton. My only guess would be a It's the guessing game.
Yeah, the problem with a lot of people do not respect the urban mech, and they really should.
Alright, I can probably get a sensor lock here and a fire. I do have to be aware that doing this will heat us up a fair bit. Also puts us in a little bit of a situation. Obviously the direct fire situation. So we'll try for this maybe. So we have to take a move here and a sensor lock on this guy. So he's moved to... This guy also sensor locks. Although that range is probably okay. We're probably okay with this. I didn't twist correctly though. We should be okay, I think. We have a peek at what this is. A hunchback. Ooh, nasty. The AC-20 version, even worse. So he could, in theory, go for a sensor lock and a fire if we aren't respecting what he's got here. Definitely gonna have to bring our Firestarter across to deal with maybe the situation over here. We'll see what kind of vision we can get to fire on this guy. And to get ourselves out again. Because Ozone's not going to want to stand toe-to-toe with a hunchback. Sensor locking. I wonder if that's Kraken, actually. Mockingbird. So, this is a brace as well. Okay. So, we are going to have to gang up to get some damage on that. I think we will relocate here pretty quick. Let's have a look. So I can get a jump. Gives him vision for free. We're just trying to get up on this guy as best we can. He can probably fire, so we'll bring the Firestarter across. If I jump here, give him vision, he can probably just fire for free, which we particularly don't want. We will heat ourselves for this. I want to just relocate really quickly and get into a place where I can start maybe working on this guy. I think he's offering this up as bait though. So Vindy, so these guys are going to maybe be a little cheap in the back. Although he jumped one, didn't he? We're going to get our urbans probably around on this guy as well. Alright, that's probably direct line of sight. At least that one missed. Poor old Mockingbird. Poor old Mockingbird. Alright. Let's go for a jump here. We'll probably twist. Just to give him something to think about. What's our move like, actually? Our move is 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that right? Looks like about 4 tiles, right? So if I were to jump here, we have around 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got way too many tiles to cover, right? But we do want to kind of engage on this guy. 100 damage is a lot of damage, though. Could maybe swing further forward than this, but then our urbans are a little far back as well to help. The urbans are really slow, especially poor old Arclight back here. This might have to be another setup turn, just so that we can get in. Interesting enough, I don't think he moved very far with that. That does give vision there. It's not something we particularly want. It's a shame he has the line of sight here as well. We'll probably just offer up the side again. Try and get into the place where we can get our urbans in to have a peek. He might even consider this. Alright, he's going to reserve down. I mean, it's fair enough. You normally always want to have your lights going and in a similar order, or it'll last. Especially in these kind of phases. He should lost vision here, so he does have to think whether he wants to sense lock this or move in. I would say he's most likely going to think about moving in soon. Unless he's got another sensor locker. Actually, he does, doesn't he? He's got another sense locker back here, so he's got 2 sense lockers. So he could sense lock back here, fire in. If he sense locks us, we're going to jump the trash can first. I feel like this is an urban as well. It's definitely a brace though. Now, does he actually have vision on Arclight? He does, right? From here. That's definitely braced.
This defensive playstyle is going to be tough to crack.
I'm not sure how much I want to run onto an AC-20 either.
Word. Yeah, we're both kind of both in cover, both waiting for the other guy to make the first move. But I'm coming, I promise.
Alright, we're probably going to sense lock this guy. See if we can't work him a little. We know he's going to probably bulwark here. We're not sure what this is. That would be an amazing surprise. Alright, so now this forces him to maybe go with this. He doesn't want to... He doesn't want to leave it for a turn because I could probably get to here and fire into the back of this. If I do that, it does leave ourselves a little exposed to taking a bunch of shots. Alright, it's rotating. Yeah, he definitely didn't want to sit tight with that. Do I want to take... Alright, so now he's got no sensor locks. We know that much, right? So we could get our own shots in? Is that possible? Can I get on top of a building here? Doesn't look hopeful, does it? We definitely don't want to go in just yet against this mess. Little bit of a risk. He is going to nibble at us quite a fair bit if I don't do something though. He will nibble away at us. If only I could get ozone in somewhere where he could shoot but not get shot back at. Alright, we're going to have to move probably the Firestarter here. This would be an interesting play. We could go all in. Be a very dangerous play as well. I would have to probably move Mockingbird first here. Without getting hill shots, it's kind of annoying. So we could... I don't know what this other mech is as well, that scares me a little. I think we just jump and we brace. He does have vision though, so I don't like that either. I think we'll just jump here and brace. Slowly stomp forward. I could DFA this though. And that DFA would be super tempting. So we DFA, shunt sideways. How much armor are we talking? Talking a lot, aren't we? We're talking like 160, 280. Okay, in comes the Vindy. kind of Vindy was that? I didn't see who's piloting this. He has fired multiple shots. I'm guessing it's not Apex. That's got to be... He's thinking about a brace here, I think. I don't think he can shoot anyone. He's trying to destroy my cover. By the looks of it. He is indeed. Alright. So how much of this can we do? So this would give us 4 evasion plus vision on this. I don't know what this is. This could be a Firestarter, right? 30 tons. The real question is, can I make it to something like this with an urban? See, I can't get shots without getting around this. I do like destroying my cover though. That's an interesting mechanic. I think we set up for DFA next turn, right? So if we go here, how far can we jump? If we go here, so we can jump about that range, here to there. Which probably leaves us about here, I'd say. We're struggling a little to get in on this. I need my other urban in, I think, as well. Still not sure what's back here. Start of this game always takes forever to work out what you want to do. I think we're going in though. So we got the Vindy at least. We still don't know what this is. I would like to know what this is. How much more of this cover? Okay, I can take a bit more. I think what he's hoping is that I come in and these urbans go to work. Definitely think this is dual urbans. Yeah. Dual urbans. There's a lot of PPPs. No, there's a lot of AC madness back there. Alright, this jump is going to reveal what we have here. And I think this is going to be the nasty target. There's a lot of rock stuff here as well. I don't particularly want to end up on. We'll take the 4 evasion, I think. We're in range. I don't know if he can huff that way real quick. It's Mockingbird anyway, so he's got pretty poor chances to hit here. Alright, that gave away what I had. Gives it away. So 2 urbans. It's a lot of armor. I'm looking for probably a DFA towards the end. So that I can max jam damage here. We're going to have to move our other urban for a sprint, I think. These guys are probably set up with bulwark as well. So there's no... There's no real way into this. I was hoping he would come more into the city, but he has set up on the back here. We've both taken very similar lances. The dual urban. Okay, he's going for it now. Is that really an urban mech? I don't think he's going to take his move. I think if I reserve here, he's gonna... Could I force this? Probably bring Arclight around, I think. What are we looking for? That's a brace. We'll probably do a sense lock on this anyway. Arclight can at least tank a little bit. Mockingbird gets vision on everything. Oof, that's a scary bit of vision, isn't it? Scary, scary bit of vision. At least that one can't fire. Just go forward. We need to go forward here. Actually, we could even go for a sprint. Leaves a lot open though. A lot to be desired. And a walk. Yeah, so the walks get us nowhere. We'll take a jump. Slowest mech in the world. And we'll probably just reserve if he wants to reserve. And there we go. We definitely don't want to move our lights outside of him. I feel like Cav Lancers don't really work that well with the Urbans.
The what?
I feel like the Cavalry Lance isn't as nippy with Urbans. Alright, so somehow... Okay, cool, this is gonna go. He's moving this last. It's a shame we maybe didn't take a sensor lock now, because this could have been a DFA. He resets with a punch. Oh, he's definitely trashing our cover though.
Take the lead with one kill.
Do I need to report you for war crimes here?
Probably.
Alright, how do we get in on this? How do we get in? I think he's going to shift this way. He's trying to keep away from a lot of this stuff, right? Rear shots. Oof, we're so close to taking that too. What do we get here? We get shot pretty heavily. His urbans get to work us over for a long time. So I'm gonna have vision over there. Alright, we have to take a bit of a jump here. Probably a jump and a brace. He may step this one forward and fire. I highly doubt it, but we'll see what he wants to do here.
Oh, that Firestarter is a big problem.
Taking a leaf from your book.
Yeah, he's a solid mech in this version.
Could jump here and brace. He fired that, didn't he? think we'll jump here and brace. We'll give the vision. In fact, he fired that, so we can jump probably here. And sense lock this guy. Since we know this fired, right? I'm getting a little nervous about this game. I think because I generally want to win, but I just have to play like I normally play here. Alright, so we should be able to fire on that guy if we move somewhere over here with the Wolverine. It'll be an AC5.
Damn buildings in the way.
Alright, he's bringing the Hunchback in. So now if we have a look at this. Okay, that's a little scary. All of that's a little scary. So we've got a shot from here. No vision. Probably down for this. What can we fire in with just the AC? So I'll give him a bit of a poke, I think. In fact, we'll probably move Paradise just so that he can't do anything weird with this. And we do get rubble cover here, which is also exciting for us. I think we'll reposition here with a jump. Just want to be able to get this guy, right? If at all possible. So now he's got to think about this. He has no vision, so he shouldn't be able to fire it. His trash cans are moving sideways, though. Interesting. He's going to split. That's definitely a brace, though. Did I take... Okay, I didn't take my firing spot. Cool. Just generate much heat. Hopefully not. He has given us a sidearm though. Nothing in this arm. But at least we get to give some change back now. Alright.
We almost had first blood.
I was trying to give some change back. Didn't notice he had... I wonder if he can... if he's going to push this to fire. He might sense lock this guy now. Probably more sold 800 versus 720. This is where I really probably needed the dual Centurion so we could just drop LRMs all day every day. Okay, he's going for the next bit of cover. Alright. Well, that guy fired, so he's only got 2 evasion on that. We'll reserve down. It's all into the left side, though. I really just want to start doing damage to this, somehow. It's interesting he's put his urban so far. I don't think I can death them. Can I death them above here? Not quite, right? Fair bit of work. I wonder if we could. Kind of want to get these guys in. But it's like moving the slowest cats in the world. So an AC-20. I have a feeling he can't fire. I hope he can't fire from there. He might be able to though. And then arc light. Where can you jump to? There. I really wish I'd brought sumo here.
Next time I'm bringing missiles.
I did think the Centurions would have been a better choice. Alright, we'll take it. We'll take this. Does give up a free shot from this. But if he shoots with that, at least we can start going with the rest of our group here. He's probably inclined to fire with this as well. I'd fire with this and then this. Just to shred some evasion. Just to do max damage here. How hot is this guy versus this guy? He's thinking if he wants to fire from here. Okay, he's going to swing the corner. He's trying to keep... I think he's trying to keep a fair distance from our... He might even... surely he wouldn't. He might fire. Nope. Okay, he's just trying to keep away from our Firestarter here. Which just leaves this guy to go, right? So, what kind of range can we make with you? Make about that. Which leaves us coming in hot with you. And Mockingbird. I think that's Mockingbird's tile right there. He's trying to split us a little, I think. I could save for the sprint. An urban sprint. We would take maybe an AC-10 for that. Rather you took the damage than the Firestarter. I don't think this guy can jump us back. I do have to be careful. If he death from above us, then we lose our brace, right? And that will be a very bad day for Ozone. Alright, we'll come in with this. Stringing our dudes along though. So I might move the Firestarter because I think we can come up this alleyway if the Firestarter gets out of the way. We can probably sprint to about here. He's still got vision. He might go for a shot. 3 evasion. If he fires, I might be tempted for... Alright, he's absolutely hating on that structure. That's... interesting. Could come around, torch this guy. He's saving his heat though. Look at that. Torch you. I think the sprint can go this way. It's just in the way. Can actually fire as well. He has given up the arm though. What would our hit chances be with this? 45. Paradise comes in. This gets hit twice. Maybe. And we jump him out. We get one of these maybe firing at us. Can jump this far. Fire in the flamethrowers back out. This is how we go. I mean, it's a lot of evasion, right? A lot of evasion. So we'll give this guy a bit of a burn. Probably turn off the medium lasers here. It's not really required. I'm maybe happy with one. I think we'll save the heat though. It's a hot biome. So give him everything. Just give him some heat issues. What we're really looking for is those evasion though. So then we can fire and jump out again as well. And then Mockingbird here. I don't like this. Is there a shot with no vision? There's no shot with no vision, right? We do get to go before he goes though. So we could take a jump to here and fire. I'd rather just go straight in, I think, this way. We can probably jump forward a bit better from here. That AC 20 is still a very scary factor, right? Alright, there we go. Starting to do some damage. So now he's probably going to fire back. Give us some change. We'll reserve in. I would reserve these maybe. He knows I'm gonna do this. I'll probably do this, jump, reserve. Although I could go all ham on this in the hopes of getting it down. It's not the target I wanted, but it might be the target that'll do. We have to play the initiative phases here though. He will get to go with one of these first before we get a go. You know what's going to happen. I'm just going to get headshotted after all this. That is the real risk, is that AC. I don't think we came in too close. Yeah, he can't get them above us.
This 30% shot here.
Alright, that's fine by me. So now we can toast this man a little. dice will happily fire in. Keep this guy cooking. Do a little bit of damage. Might even fire in a medium laser this turn, I think. Something like this. Let's go with this. Actually, let's not. Let's just cook him. As best we can here. Alright, well, he's having a hard time. So we'll leap him with sword out of here. Probably something like that should give us a fairly decent chance of not getting mangled. So no blockades, taking at least one hit here. This arm doesn't really contain much. LRMs. This guy's coming in now. Hot on the trail. This guy's the real scary monster here. I think he's trying to wear us down for these guys to go on the Wolverine. We'll probably fire in Mockingbird. Just to brace up. And at least put in some damage here. There we go. It's half a torso gone. And we'll probably reserve in.
Yeah, the reason why I came over here to the right was I was thinking I'd be far enough away from his Firestarter, but I'm thinking jump across the map.
It's a monster. Paradise is a monster.
Yeah.
Alright, so now he's cooking a little over here. I could have maybe have gone in with Arclight as well, but Arclight doesn't have bulwark, so I'm a little scared of firing with her and leaving her exposed to a lot of this stuff. This is going to be a long game though, folks. A long game. And now the real question is he going to go ham here? Okay, he is not. Interesting. I know what he wants to do. He probably wants to push this in.
Paradise and the Firestarter is one of my favorites.
Yeah, I have noticed. He probably wants to push this in after I've gone with one of these. So we've got to keep ourselves a little agile here. We definitely don't want to go with the Wolverine. I know he wants to fire this. I could be sneaky. No, I cannot. That's a real shame. Would love to division this, but I can't quite get there. Mr. Urban is... no. I'm not the best at division games, right? Ooh. Nah. Whole lot of oops and a whole lot of nuts. I could risk... There's probably no real need to risk this. I mean, at best we're doing 30 damage into this side. What I would like to do is probably get in a little bit closer, so that maybe we can look to get some DFAs or stuff going on. I like maybe this spot, although this isn't really closer, is it? Something like this would be nice. Just to push up a little. Arclight does have to be careful she doesn't get her head ripped off though. I might just put Arclight over here. I lot of this stuff's no good for us. Alright, so now he might push this forward. I might have jumped the Firestarter a little too far back. If he... Well, he could probably... AC 20 from here. We are just trying to keep the Wolverine in fighting form. The Urban's another choice we could make. We do need to now cool down our Firestarter though, because another jump would probably overheat us. We might relax on any lasers. And at some point we're going to run out of flamer ammo as well. He's running rather hot. That's why he also didn't bother firing, is because you're running fairly hot and he doesn't want to risk a shutdown. We are sort of halfway through this though. We're getting there, we're getting there. Alright, now he's coming in for the brawl. This is probably going to be... I wonder if he's going to fire. I would... what have I got? He could risk that, I guess. That's probably a hard hit chance. He might go for my Mockingbird. Mockingbird would take 50 damage. It's not enough to rip an arm. It's shred some armor here. Alright, he's hitting on Arclight. It's not too bad though. That is our left arm. Interesting. Interesting. So we can actually bulwark from here. And start wailing on this. Fairly good chances to hit. And then we're probably looking at a depth from above. He is trying to share the love on the armor as well. We'll give it to him. There's no point in firing on this guy. He is well and truly in there. Now, this is where initiative becomes important. So I wonder if he's going to group on this. What he wants to do is go with this, right? He wants to fire with this. So that he can bulwark here. And what we're wanting to do is probably get him before he goes bulwark. Can fire with these two. I don't want to jump in a punch range. I want him to move if he wants to punch. I also don't want this jumping on me with a DFA. So maybe somewhere like here. Flamethrow. Jump out. Unfortunately, we didn't do a lot of damage to... I mean, there's ammo on one side, there's the gun on the other. But I would have liked it on this side, maybe so we could get in on that. Okay, he's coming in. I'd say he's going to fire on this. Here we go. Ooh, okay. So he's got Apex over there. Lovely old Apex, eh?
Yep.
Alright, so what do we want here? I'd probably happily take the hit chances. I think we're going to reserve. It's going to be my turn first anyway if he wants to reserve in.
For a lucky headshot, because I don't think I'm going to win this one.
It's always the hope and the prayer, yeah? If he goes, it is my turn first, which I think is what he might look for. If he reserves, it's my turn first again anyway. Actually, I would reserve probably. My turn. Alright. How do we do this? I could probably fire in with the urban from here. Ooh, that's not good. Not good at all. So what are we looking for? A jump to get us in. And then a brace. So we know this guy's not going to go anyway. 45's no good for us. We do have a refire penalty here as well. So we'll probably bring the urban in. Nice and close. Give him something to think about. Then it'll be his turn. So it depends on what he wants to do here. I'd probably move something like this. Might even consider jumping this back to fire. You want to go last with this so that it gets its bulwark at least there. These buildings give real hard hit penalties. Alright, interesting that he came in with that. So he wants us to probably group on this. Alright, we've got a 70% chance to hit here. I'm probably pretty happy with this. If I can get him unsteady, we could probably beat this man down. It does provide him, this guy, working us over pretty steadily. Arclight will get pushed into the light phase. The scare factor's there. I'd rather knock him over and then finish him off. He's got not too much armor. This guy will get a turn of firing at us though. Is there no other spot we can come in on? Not really. I don't really want to decamp with this guy just yet. So we'll probably throw the urban in. Let's go. Ooh, double miss. Okay, that's not good. Not good at all.
Double misses.
I know, and that was on 70% too. So now he probably fires into the urban. The urban could, it probably won't die. He fires with this, fires with this. It might die. Get a couple of lucky hits. He definitely wants the bulwark with this though. We might have to sandwich action this guy. So, what do we need here? We need 109 damage. We do 45 off this. 45 plus, I don't know what everything else does. He's got two choices here. He could actually go on, this is probably, this is an okay choice as well. We'll definitely gang up on this guy though, I think. Clear him off, because he could def from above us again. Which isn't happy times. I could have maybe ignored this, since we do get to go before it. But I would like to knock him over, and just work him over on the ground. So we'll probably move the Wolverine first. I would move maybe my Urban. And then this guy. The reason I do that is because I'd fire the Urban. You don't know where this stuff's going. The Urban's not really coming in. Okay, interesting. That Urban just saw lights flashing. Alright, so that's probably pretty decent for us.
AC-20 round just flew right past his cockpit.
I could go for the punch. I probably won't. What we'll do is we'll probably fire in from where we are. We've got to rotate a little. If we hit this guy, we're going to actually... Do we have to jump back here? Might have to jump out to have decent hit chances. 65s. So if we hit with this for 10 or this, he should get knocked. Is there a way to probably jump in from this side? What we're looking for is all damage on that flank, right? Something like this. That urban's in a really bad spot though. Can we... What do we got here? 60s. 4 evasion. We just need to knock him a little to get rid of that. His evasion there. And then the Firestarter can do some work. We'll probably ease up on the heat. Actually, I think this might be a time to go all in. Okay, so he loses evasion. The Firestarter comes in from the side as well. We should be able to core this guy, hopefully, before he gets around. So he's probably going to go all in on our urbans here. He's trying to trade an urban for a Vindy. I'll maybe take that trade. Hunchback's in with us. So he's maybe an easy target for us. He's bringing his urbans in. Yeah, it's going to turn into a brawl. Now it's a brawl in the city.
Now stuff is happening.
I actually expected a Firestarter and a Jenner.
That's what I've normally been running, but I wanted to mix it up some, try something different. I already lost my perfect record, so I can just start having fun now.
So I can't quite rotate well enough in here. How damaged is this guy? So we need 2 lasers. I think we can kill him pretty easily. So we will take the jump, because then we can start working on some of this other stuff. I'm hoping he can only hit us from... I could leave this for the urbans, and we could work on this guy. This guy's not going to get a turn. I would need a shot from one of the urbans to kill this. Plus we get to go with this next anyway. So I'm probably pretty happy to start working on maybe this hunchback here. I don't want to get into range for him to punch me. So we'll just work him over from maybe the front. One of these guys should be able to kill this. I'm risking maybe a little here, but we'll take it. Heat that man up. There we go. He's cooking. Alright, so now, with arc light, we should be able to jump you out and fire in sideways here. She's pretty much dead. So we can risk something like this. Back shot wouldn't kill us, so we're okay with this actually. I'm actually really okay with him shooting me in the back. 80% to hit. Let's roll. So coming from the side, we just need the torso. We've got a fairly good hit chance. I just don't need this to hit the leg.
Oh my goodness.
Alright, so he's down. This guy's hot. We'll probably work on this guy next. What's he looking like? He's looking pretty solid. We could probably set it. We could actually probably shut him down, I'd say. So he won't get a turn out of this. You know you want to shoot that Irby in the back.
No, I don't. He's got armor on.
Alright, things are looking pretty good, but still can get AC'd from a lot of this stuff. We're probably going to lose this guy here. It's just a matter of time, right? He probably goes from here, maybe takes a shot. The Wolverine's fairly happy. We're just going to have to work on this guy's side here. If he loses the ammo, the AC-20 goes away. I'm feeling a little bit better about this match, though. A little bit better.
Oh, almost ran out of time. Sorry about that.
Ah, it's all good. I've done that before. Alright, so he's going to reserve down to this phase. I'm definitely going to set this thing on fire. There's no way it's getting out of here. We could even... What would Precision Strike do for us? It would raise us to 80s. I'm fairly happy to maybe just fire in with what I've got. We'll ease up with the laser though. We're not really looking to do damage. We're just looking to just burn this man a bit. So we'll shut him down if we can. I hope that shuts him down. Or at least puts him in a bad spot. One more and that would have been...
How you doing on ammo with that Firestarter?
Plenty to go. Alright, we're going to reserve down here. We're going to let some of this stuff... Ooh, although Mockingbird would like to maybe fire in. She does need her bulwark up before she gets shot by this thing, and this thing. And then we'll probably save the Wolverine here, right? Worst case... Does this kill us from the back? It does. Worst case, we're going to have to... Quite possibly... What have we got? Yeah, it's pretty good. It's probably going to hit an arm, though. What would 60 do here? It's not enough. It's not enough. 60, actually we do 80, right? 80... No, we're 98. Okay, it's not enough. Could DFA down that side. That would be pretty sketchy though. I'd say he's looking to punch us, so we might actually jump back a little here. Just to keep some range between us and him. He may go for the shot. A shot would kill us. Definitely keep some range though. Where else can we jump to? Probably over here. Yeah, there's alright. Stops him from gouging us with everything else as well. He's probably going to look for this one anyway. We need to look to do what we can to this hunchback. I really want it off the board so that he only has about 120 damage a turn. And I'm out of coffee. We're getting a little hot on Paradise though as well. That's the only problem with him. Is these ins and outs are starting to cook him a little. We have 2 rounds of firing. I wonder if he's going to bulwark this. Okay, so he's trying to protect the side. The Hunchback's gone for an office break.
Yeah, he's getting some coffee.
So we could jump behind him. Definitely not DFA that. And then we could shunt him with a turn from this. We're not going to hit with a lot of our stuff at this range though. If we push him a turn, this is probably going to DFA us into the AC. We push him a turn. These guys can fire on him twice. We don't do a lot of damage to the back. Well, we do, but there's a lot of stuff in the way, right? Alright, we'll try for this though, I think. This is a very, very dodgy move. I don't recommend it, kids. Do not recommend. Actually, is there a better jump than that? Is there one over here somewhere? He can then DFA us from behind though. Ooh. That's not too bad. We'll take something like that. So we'll jump across here. And we'll probably have to turn off something like this and this. Shoot him in the back. It's not going to do a hell of a lot, but it does set us up for next turn. So we then shunt him a turn with precision strike from one of these guys maybe. The DFAs are going to hurt here, but at least the DFA can only really hit arms that are fairly solid. I think we're actually in range to punch this guy as well. So we might be able to just beat him from behind, which would be amazing here. He's going to go for his own punch. Okay, into that arm. Fair enough. Just trying to shave down the evasion. He's going to get 2 turns of that. Shouldn't be enough to knock us. It is a little bit scary on the damage though. And he's got this guy to go. So he's thinking about what he wants to do. He probably does the damage to the Wolverine. Trying for that arm. 60 damage. Gets close to losing the AC. I'm definitely going to go whale on this guy though. I would even consider maybe my own death from above if this guy wasn't so wrecked. So we could DFA, fire, fire. It's a little iffy in the town. I wonder if he's going to fire on this. He maybe is looking for this. This is pretty hard odds though. Oh, the Wolverine's getting some hate.
Oh man, that looked like it was hitting his head.
Alright, so we can punch here. Does set him up for killing us, but it sets us up for this guy pretty nicely. And we definitely want to go with Arclight first here. She's pretty much dead. He could shift this way, shoot us in the side. At least that's a wasted shot from there. He actually pushed us back a bit. Did you take a headshot? Is that what you took? I noticed you pushed me a turn.
Oops, sorry about that.
This is probably pretty reasonable. I'd say we're dead. If we don't. Well, he's dead anyway. So we come in. It's a fresh side though. It's a little nasty. But we go ham here. We go ham. We remove his brace. Actually, I should have looked for a back jump. That would have been the better choice there. This guy's fresh. He could DFA us on this side. Just really want this this hunchback gone. Alright, so he tried for the headshot. It doesn't really cap through. Oh, I can't remember. You can't cap with a... You can, actually. Yikes. Alright. Well, we didn't need that arm anyway. So we're good there. He is wailing on this guy. But in turn, we get to wail back a little. In fact, I would prefer to maybe move in as best we can to fire on this. And then Paradise, buddy, let's have a look. So you can jump to about here, torch him, and then probably fire. So we'll take Mockingbird here. We'll definitely take an aimed shot. We want this guy to get pushed a phase. I don't particularly want... Actually, does it work? So I take a turn, I take another turn. It's his start. If I push him, I take a turn, it's his start anyway. Okay. So we have to hope for the shutdown, I guess. Is probably what we need. So we might actually use this on the shutdown instead. Just to ensure we hit with maximum lasers here. Oh, well, maximum flamers at least. Something like that, I think, is the best chance we have. So we'll jump in, torch the man with a precision here. Does that get us into... It takes us only into 80s. Just go for the torso mostly. We could go for the hump.
Away with that stupid Firestarter. Is that what I've been doing to people?
It's horrendous. So we could shut this guy down here. We'll go for this though. I probably didn't need the cold shot actually. Got him.
I didn't think I was in range.
Got him.
Lame.
Alright, we are cooking. We're doing actually okay on this. So this guy's shut down. We'll try and rip this arm off if we can. I shouldn't have used the cold shot though. I didn't need to. I'd say he tries for... Who's fired? I forget. This guy hasn't gone, I don't think. So he could go for the knockdown here. We'll get up though. Ooh, DFA? Nope. Okay, he's trying to... Yeah, he's just trying to finish this off. Luckily we used I don't think you prayed enough to Nuffle.
Apparently not. I thought Nuffle was Blood Bowl.
Alright, so we take the jump here. We are blocking our own shot. What would we get here? We would get 85s anyway, so we'll take to here. I'll take the 85s. I don't want to be too close to this. Plus I want to make sure I'm getting into that side. Although we could look for back shots here as well. We get a cool shot on this guy. So we'll try and shred what we can of this. We definitely want this. We want that AC gone. If we can. And we're going to hit him in the leg. We get cool shots with this anyway. So what we want here is... We probably want to walk. We need... To quite potentially... Actually, we're not going to get cold shots.
Power up detected.
We do need to back up from this guy, though. I really want that hump. We need to move.
That hunchback is taking a beating.
I can't afford to not move here. We need a little bit of evasion as well.
If you could hit his left leg on the next shot, that'd be great.
That hump, I need it. Apparently we can hit him in the back for 70. 70 would not be enough. I think we're better off with the move here and the shot. And we'll have to let the AC wielding Urbies do what they can. We get one more round of firing out of this guy as well. So we'll try and toast what we can here. Okay, we're getting close. We're getting real close to that AC 20 being gone. Now, Arclight. Somehow you have survived through all of this. I think the AC would definitely be the better choice here. Since he's not... Ooh, he is actually guarded, so we'll have to bust that down. I would have preferred not to have to do this. DFA is probably our better choice here. I really want to execute from this side. We've got legs. One hit from that is dead anyway, so we might as well just throw 80 damage in. Alright, we're close to getting that hump now. Just need this guy gone. Surely he goes for this now. We need one laser to hit this. And then we back away from this thing. It's still a lot of tank. These guys still do a lot of damage. We could maybe look to start getting rid of arms from these things once this loses its AC 20. If I was him, a hit doesn't kill this, but he does have his lasers, so a hit will kill it, or at least leg it. Woo! There it goes.
Yay!
Hanging on by a string, that mech was.
Yeah, he was.
Alright, so we've removed the brace here. We're looking for side shots. Now we don't want to be too close for a punch either. Probably going to have to go for a move here. Puts us in a really dodgy situation. We will probably get punched for this. Punched for our troubles. But at least this guy loses that arm, right? And we do a bit of damage to the CT. In fact, what phase is he going in? He's going next. So yeah, we definitely need to work this man over. I don't like that we're running onto this rubble. We could get side shots in there, but I would prefer the evasion. He's definitely going to punch us, though. There's no two ways about that. If I could maybe get to... Not the back, that's for sure. If I could get to here, I'd probably be pretty happy. This structure, 50 on the structure. I don't trust what structures do if you are on top of them. So we have to take a move. And a fire. We'll twist to this guy like this, I think. Just work this hunchback. Work him good. That rough terrain does make it harder for him to punch us as well. So there is that going for us at least. So we'll give this man everything we've got. Come on, baby. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Flamethrower's probably a little overkill there, but we're heading towards the end game here, I think. How's he looking on this thing? It's a lot of CT still. And it does a fair amount of damage when it punches, right? So we're going to have to go here with our urban, I think, and shoot into the side of this. And that'll leave him with not a lot of CT left. Luckily we can relocate. Ooh, the Wolverine's a little bit of trouble. A little bit of trouble. We might take a shot here, probably on the Firestarter. I don't know if he has called shots or not. Interesting. Okay. Definitely get you out of here. I could risk this. So we'd be risking... Ooh, it's actually not bad. So if I jumped in, I could actually fire... I could actually fire into the side of this and do 80 damage. I think this is well worth the risk of... I mean, we could do 80 damage is bang on the nose to kill this. We would need everything to hit the CT though. So good luck. Down it goes. Okay. Well, those are the odds I'll take. So we can now CT this guy on the floor. I tell you, it was a bit of a struggle to engage though.
Yeah. I'd like a rematch, but maybe not on this map.
So we can move and fire here. I'm pretty happy for this. Although I would like maybe something like this. It's pretty good for us. No evasion though, that's the only problem. I would like a little bit of evasion. That is really bad. I need decent hit chances. Can I get... Okay, we get 2 evasion back here. I'll take that. We're just looking to build up some evasion as we go. What do we need here? This is probably a time to overcook. Definitely need this thing off. I mean, at worst case, we hit all over the place, but I mean, he's got nothing left here, right? So, we'll definitely cook off here. Need to make sure that thing's dead. We did lose arc lights, and now he gets to do a bit of whatever he wants to do. We're probably going to look to punch these things to remove this evasion. We need to rip arms off. They do still 80 damage at close range. This Mockingbird could get a little hammered here. See how we go. Wolverine's still a little off. I maybe should have moved in for a punch range. Ooh, it's going to be DFAs, I think. No? Okay. I'll take that. I wonder what he's going to go for. He's probably going for the arm. Yeah, there he goes. Alright, well that leaves us with only one option on our urban. The only honourable option. So we definitely move the urban first. He's positioned himself nicely. Back shots are no good to us. Side shots are no good to us. What are we looking for here? We've still got machine guns. This guy's a little... If I DFA, we get to then do shots out here. DFA would probably shred a fair bit off an urban, right? We'll definitely DFA first, I think. Or we could jump for some evasion here, because we know he wants to go for this, right? You know what? It's none of that. None of that. We'll just DFA in. Could cost us the urban. But we'll see how we go. And then Paradise rolls in. I mean, we've got 60% chance to hit. We shred down some evasion. The legs are full on. Good to go. Alright, there goes that laser. So now he's exposed a little on this side. We have no evasion though. Paradise then rolls in for the punch. We probably get called shots with our guy here. If we can knock him. And then it's just a CT, right? 45, so he's got a fair bit of CT on this thing. Not much in the way of arms though. Alright, so he's reserving down. That's fine. We can knock this guy. We have to do fairly reasonable here. 95 to hit. I don't mind if he fires at this so much. I just need the 95 to hit. How much stab damage do we do? 35 stab damage should be enough. So we need to roll fairly okay here to knock him. Tool him to the side as well. Nicely done. Give him the machine gun. Should blow that. Excellent. And should knock him. So now we can go with Ozone to core this guy. I mean, we're still a hit away from death here. Getting some heat back though. I wonder if he's going to have... Interesting. No, I insist. We really want this to go. It's probably going to jump to here somewhere. I don't know. Let's have a look. I would maybe look to go over here. Try and core this guy. Yeah, he's trying for the side shots here. 60s, still not enough to kill us though. So we're okay there. We're getting knocked down though. Hopefully this guy doesn't get up. Hopefully this man does not get up. Have I got enough damage? We'll see in a second, right? So we roll in. We're definitely not rolling in that close. From about here, 65s. Wow, that's some... Is there a better hit chance? 65s. Yeah, 75s and 3 evasion. Wow, that's cooking, my friend. We are rather hot, but I am maybe keen to just dump everything again. What do we got? 40 would get us through the armor. 45 would get us through the armor. Bit of damage from here and a bit of damage from there, and then the Firestarter. We probably really want to just melt this man as best we can. Okay, that's not what we were hoping for. He is still a DFA monster. And I have a feeling that we can't quite get this guy before bad things happen to us. This is still not death. So let's have a look. He goes, I go, he goes. So he gets this up first. We need this guy off the board, maybe before our guy dies. We are a little cookie here though. Might have to get into range to punch things soon. Just need this man dead. Once we get this guy dead, it gets a lot easier for us. Ooh. That center torso is not enjoying that. Alright, Paradise, my friend. Can we get you to move and fire? Is that possible? Okay, you need the machine guns. That's for sure. So like this. It's not looking pretty, is it? Is there a jump and a fire? There is a jump and a fire. So we'll take the 2 evasion.
Run this lance in the tournament last night.
And we'll see how we go. So 70s to hit. 2 medium lasers would be 50 damage. Plus 30. It's going to be close. There we go. There we go. Down he goes. Whew. We're cooking. Alright. So now we get this guy up. We'll probably jump back. We need a little bit of heat. Mockingbird's not looking happy, that's for sure. Can we take a jump? How much damage? Yeah, we're just shy of death here. So we'll probably jump like this. And we will brace ourselves behind this building. And then Ozone. He's just going to go for a move and a brace. I'm pretty happy to just move and brace like this. We'll brace up. We need some heat back. We're cooking on this guy. We are cooking. Now, it's always going to be his turn first. He could go for this. We'll see how we do. See how we do. have I done damage to this thing? I don't think I have. Is he going for a brace here? He is. So he's wanting us to untrench to come to him. I'm fairly happy for this to happen. I'll just reserve down here. Give myself my turn to go. Is this ready? I could death him above this guy, and then we can fire and do nothing. Ay, ay, ay. What do we got? We've got full armor, right? Death them above does 140. Our legs would not be looking the greatest. But then we do Paradise gets in for probably a bunch of damages. Oh, is that a DFA from him? Unfortunately, the sides that we can DFA into are not hugely productive, right? We could double DFA this guy. Is that on? Is that what we're talking about? Double DFA? What do we got? 65?
Oh, man, you got one urban mech to deal with. Come on.
I'm trying to work out if I can do a fun play here.
Yes, you can.
Alright, so we can DFA in with you. That's that arm gone.
You jerk.
Wait for it. Alright, we're still a little short here, but we'll see. Ooh, we're close. We're really close. Alright, that'll do us. That'll do us indeed. 2 DFAs to finish it off. Not bad. Not bad indeed. Could probably come in with the sprint.
One last round for in my AC-10 for a call shot to the Wolverine's dome.
I couldn't quite fit in as I wanted with all those DFAs, but it worked out. What do we got here? And the urban mech wants some as well.
Nicely done, sir.
Good game.
Mission successful.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, I would like a rematch.
And I'm always down. I'm guessing I'm going to be facing a Firestarter though.
Do what?
I said I'm guessing you're going to come with a Firestarter though.
Maybe so. Maybe so. Yeah,
Alright, we did
Starter MVP on that map.
pretty good. Oh, he used all of his ammo. That's not bad. And you were one hit away from a shutdown earlier as well.
Yeah. No, he more than paid for himself.
They always do. Alright, we did pretty good. We did lose 2 pilots here, but overall we kept the Firestarter.
Yeah, my theme for this lance was autocannons.
And
mostly.
everything else.
Fit one in the Vindicator slot, so I used the PPC, but it's not really good for a hot map, I don't think.
No, it's the Vindy's probably the Vindy might be my scout. I would just jump and brace everywhere. Just give vision and ACM. But the urban mechs, I was struggling a bit with those urban mechs to get them into somewhere they could actually fire inside that city.
Yeah, the buildings, man, made it a real close-in fight. And I couldn't bring my urban mechs in there without them just getting trashed.
Yeah, the line of sight was, because I was trying to do the same thing. I was trying to move those urbans around and I just couldn't get any angles. It was like, come on guys, and they barely move, so
They do. They're practically stationary.
alright, well, I'm happy with this one. We'll take it. We'll take it. And with that, we'll take a break. Tune in next time for more adventures of BattleTech. Hey guys, thanks again for watching. If you like what you've seen, hit that subscribe button or leave me a comment on anything you want to see in the future.